Alright, what's going on, people? It's your boy Cameron here, aka Shadow Cannon. I'm sitting here working on the Shadow Z at the moment. Couldn't find out I have an issue. Not sure if you can hear me do this, so I'll pull this like this. I tried to get the injectors done, got the gaskets and everything else put on the car, and the car looked like it was going to be okay. But I went to turn the key. After putting everything back, everything was back the way it's supposed to go. I noticed a strong smell of fuel. I went to look at the engine bay to check and see if I had leaks or something. I had a small drip out of the back driver's side of the engine coming from the plenum. So, in order to get a good look in there, I pulled my balance tubes to have a look inside. The driver's side, a little bit of moisture. I mean, it wasn't like it was moisture at all. It's just a little damp. You could see where it looked like it was just like somebody lightly misted it. The passenger side, however, had a bunch of fuel in it. So I was trying to figure out what the hell had happened. And then I got to thinking about it, and I think that a common mistake was made that the O-rings that were going in were the ones that came with the injector. There were some used injectors, and didn't think to replace them with the new injector set that I had because I was in such a hurry to get this car running. I was in such a hurry to hit the road and enjoy it that I didn't slow down to take time to use common Z sense, is what I'm calling it, to go over a checklist of things that I should have done before I slapped it all back together. Long story short, I think one or more of the O-rings got pinched and it allowed a bunch of fuel to enter and fill up the plenum. Now the plenum has all the basic deletes, the EGR and the PCV and all that, so I knew it couldn't have been anything coming in or out of there. At one point, I thought the fuel pressure regulator had failed me or the fuel damper had failed me, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So right now, I'm going through the engine to pull it and sit there and take the plenum off, take the spark plugs out, coil packs could be serious taken off. Well, this time while I got it off, I'm gonna inspect the wiring, make sure that's still copacetic, see if it's okay or not. Um, and I'm going to pull the individual O-rings, the o the old injectors, pull their O-rings, lubricate them like they should have been done, then reinstall them, make sure they're not binding up, catching on anything, or if they have tears in them that I'm not aware of or anything like that, which they should be because they're new and in the pack. Um, and I ordered them from Z1, so if I have issues, I'll probably not have this again. Now I see why people want to LS swap so much because it's just so much simpler, right? But only true Z fans, only true Z guys will sit there and hold on to their VG for as long as humanly possible. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to follow their lead. At some point, I know I'm going to make the attempt to try to delete the EGR today, maybe, or maybe just wait on it and make sure the car is running first before I start doing any more deletes. And I'm going to sit there and try to do my best to tidy up the engine bay, so I'm going to be moving some stuff around too. But on to that, we are going to get into it. As you can see, I've already kind of started like pulling stuff apart and move vacuum lines. I'm probably going to get some more vacuum line, some more fuel line and whatnot, because I'm thinking I may, while I've got the engine like this, while I'm pulling off for a second time, and people are making a suggestion that it maybe might be a fuel pressure regulator. I have an aftermarket fuel pressure regulator, I just haven't put it on. So I'm probably going to remove that and put the new regulator in there at some point. I just hadn't decided yet. Other than that, I know I'm going to end up pulling everything, spark plugs, whatnot. I have a pump to sit there and help me get the fuel out of the cylinders if there is any. I'm going to take the fuel that's off in the plenum, get rid of that too, dry that completely out. Uh, and then I'm going to work on checking each individual injector to make sure which one is which, to see where I might have had a leak come from, because I'm pretty sure it's one of those, but we don't know yet. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. So we're gonna get into it and Next video, we'll show you what we're doing as we go, if it permits. I have to figure out a way to set this up. So stay tuned. Shadow out.